Hey guys, it's Squishy Mushroom, and welcome to more of Henry Stickmin collection with completing the mission. Last time we did the routes in Relentless Bounty Hunter, and today we're going into all the routes for Rapidly Promoted Executive, where Henry was the leader of the Top Hats, Right-Hand Man was defeated, and the government was betrayed. Probably also going to be seeing all the bios now, as is the last of the game. So let's start off with Rapidly Promoted Executive, Ghost Inmate. Oh,
Henry, where have you been?
Oh, you want to know? He was locked up at the wall with me.
Who are you? How did you get here?
Oh, I'm Ellie. I heard the guy I helped escape was the leader of the Top Hat clan, so I busted myself out and followed him. I helped you escape, and you just left me.
What? Have you no honor? No dignity? Actions like this tarnish the Tuppet name. Men, is this really what we want out of a leader? He barged in here and took control of the Tuppet clan for himself. He's not worthy of being our leader. I say we throw him overboard. Who's with me? Why are we doing this? I thought Henry was a pretty good leader.
Yeah, this doesn't really
Take any loyalists to the brig.
Henry, you are hereby dethroned from your position as leader of the Tuppet clan. I'm going to want that hat back.
no.
Jump, or I'll make you jump.
No. No, please. No, please. No, please.
So the save state here is an interesting one. It's 8-0 saved. Shot through the leg and you're to blame. You give save states a bad name. So now, let's see, where would this be? Somewhere around here. Here. Load save. It takes you back here. Like in your domain, you give save states a bad name. Yep. You get taken back here if you do that. Chainsaw. Definitely thought the other side would fall, like in all the other cartoons.
No, please.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't think so, Tim. Helicopter hat.
Henry? We're with you, Henry. Get us out of here.
Yeah. Me? 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 Me?
I am so brain-dead. Toppy!
What'd you do with Henry?
I could tell you don't look like Henry. What, you think all stick figures look the same? Mind crystal. Unlock the cells.
Shaloob.
But Shaloob.
Me? Me?
Yes.
Babe, you got this.
Good teamwork.
Thanks, Henry. It's not right what they did to you.
The denouncement ceremony has been completed. Henry is no longer the leader of the Toppat clan.
How do you want to proceed, boss? I got a few ideas.
Yeah. Good chance.
That was a close call.
Henry's still the leader.
I've had enough of this.
What? That's OP. They better be nerfing that in the next patch. Midnight Surprise.
Thank you again for rescuing me from. Now!
Midnight! Ah, just like old times. That was a poorly thought out plan. Deuces.
Quick, everyone, get into this escape pod.
It's kinda tight in here.
And that's that. Kinda underwhelming.
What was that?
What now, boss? Looks like we're on our own.
Top Hat Civil War. Feels kind of an underwhelming one, I don't know. Anyways, but now we have Ellie on her side as a Top Hat leader. We're a Top Hat leader with honor now.
Preparations are nearly complete. Should be able to launch within the hour.
This place is cool. So this is the Top Hat Clan's secret base. Sign me up. Whoa, what happened to that guy?
Henry! You're back. I took charge in your stead. I hope you don't mind.
I'm Ellie. I'm new here. What are you guys up to?
Well, Henry, remember that orbital station idea we were talking about? We
Yes.
went ahead with that plan. We've got all of our assets in there already. Once the final preparations are complete, we'll be ready to launch into orbit. That should keep us far away from any governments trying to bring us down. We should be able to...
Chief.
Hey, what did I tell you about calling me that? Henry's the chief, remember?
Oh, okay, yeah. We're under attack.
You two, get to the rocket. Henry. 1, 2, 3.
The rocket is launching in 5 minutes.
Do something.
The wrist strap or grapple hook. Super punch. Oh, hell yeah. Top Hats will always remember you as a hero. Very accurate targeting system. Good old Fallout. And we missed all the shots, even though it was 95%. 95%, huh? Wrist strap or grapple hook. We finally have the wrist strap or grapple hook. Yay!
Hands up!
Helicopter, abandoned mountain gun. Helicopter!
Just you wait till my friend gets here.
Yeah, sure.
Who do you think you are, Charles? Mountain gun.
Just you wait till my friend gets here.
Yeah, sure.
Dang it. I thought it was gonna be a fail because I thought we were gonna accidentally shoot Reginald. Okay, abandoned.
Just you wait till my friend gets here.
Yeah, sure. We got a bogey inbound.
Oh no. That's karma for you. Revolver.
I knew.
Were you waiting until high noon 30 to shoot? Boomerang. What a stunning performance. Loot. And off we go.
It's the leader!
Was wondering when you'd show up. Tell him Thumbs up. Let's do this.
Ooh.
Protect. Summon. Oh boy, shoop de whoop, there he is. Last week, but not to worry. Style on him. Good old 1,000-year door. Not gonna lie, that was pretty stylish. Charge!
Henry!
Oh my god, he just ran in. Dual attack. Woo!
Wow.
The rocket is launching in 1 minute.
We gotta hurry.
You guys need a ride?
Don't wanna get through, man.
We've got company.
Yeah. Seatbelts, everyone.
Don't wanna get through, man.
We've got company.
Henry's probably a bad option. So we're going for it. Maybe not.
4, 3,
Never mind.
2, 1.
Or maybe it is. I don't know.
Wait, Henry's still down there.
I'll keep the door open as long as I can.
Come on, we gotta go.
Henry was the right option. Okay.
Don't wanna get through, man.
Yeah, we know we got
We've got
company.
company.
Ellie. Shooting from a vehicle is actually really hard, especially if you're supposed to be driving.
Don't wanna get through, man.
We've got company.
Right hand man. Boom. Overshot by just a little bit. Alright. Now we gotta find a way back. I think it was a tank. G inverter. Come on, click it. Invert gravity. It's that simple. Pretty sure I had a nightmare like this. Cloud. Today's forecast. No clouds. Abandoned tank. Woo!
I got you, Henry. You know, I could drop you right now and nobody would know.
Don't you dare.
But why would I do that?
Thank you.
I saw you out there. Put yourself on the line to save the Top Hat clan. You've truly earned my respect. I can't think of a better person to lead us.
Even though I bet deep down you want to.
Thanks to Henry's efforts, we were able to establish our orbital station. Unfortunately, we lost quite a few members during the raid.
No.
Station in orbit, we were able to raid any place on Earth with ease. Ellie was officially recruited into the Top Hat clan and given the rank Right-Hand Lady.
Yeah.
Me and my right-hand man went on to become top operators in the clan, performing several successful operations.
Top Hat King. Look at us. Yeah. Alright. Presumed dead.
Cheers, mate. No, listen. The Top Hat clan won't even stand a chance against us, dude. Yeah. They don't even realize that we know about their secret jungle base. They think they can just launch a rocket into orbit and be free to do whatever they want. We're gonna even show them. What are you two idiots doing? We need to ship out right now. You guys are the worst. Come on.
It was Henry the whole time.
Oh, whoops, that was too early.
Rope. Psh, I could have made that. Climb. I know wieners are good and all, but you can't be chowing down in a place like this. Use the physics engine.
Heard the new top bad leader's missing. $10 says he shows up and stops our entire operation. Yeah, alright.
Knife. Everyone knows you run faster with a knife. Duplicate orange. Made it, but wait, this isn't the original Henry. We're not gonna follow some copy. Lag switch.
Did I get him? Ooh.
Ooh, indeed. Scrambler. Hijack and a walkthrough. Hijack it. Oh. And you forgot to signal. Sheesh. Walk through.
Hey everyone, this is part 65 of my Henry Stickmin playthrough. Today I'm going to be doing the part with the tank. But before I get started, I just want to thank my sponsor. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. You might be tempted to pick the more logical choice here, Alter or Fall Tank. So now you got
Alter, Fall Tank.
If you click walkthrough, it starts playing a video of this really boring guy who's all like, "Hey, what's up, guys? Time for another walkthrough. This is part 65, Henry Stickmin game. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Face." Oh, and then they got the red hair girl from Fleeing the Complex. She comes in. Or Fall Tank. We're in the tent now. I'm gonna click walkthrough here. Opens up this video of this super boring guy who just says, "Hey everyone, playing Henry Stickmin today. Gonna do a walkthrough here. Make sure you watch till the end of the video. We have a special giveaway at the end." Sorry about that. Tank. You get 3 options. You want to click walkthrough here. It goes up to this video of a guy who says, "What's up, guys? I'm playing Henry Stickmin today, doing a walkthrough." Comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. This game doesn't really follow any logic at all. It's kind of annoying. It brings you up to 3 choices.
Alright, I've had enough. I spent a total of 98.62 seconds watching that scene. Scrambler.
Big boy's going on a rampage. I thought Big Boy wasn't worth
Chaos containment.
Come in, Command. We are picking up minor chaos readings here. Permission to engage. Roger that. Commencing chaos containment.
Oh boy. What do we got here? Secrets. You say do not. There's nothing here. Multiverse. We'll get to that later. Mortimer Freeze. I believe is what it is.
Ultimate Freeze.
Ultimate Freeze. I'm thinking of the Cuphead boss. What am I thinking? And I paused it. Chaos contained. Gab egg? Oh no.
That's right.
Ooh.
General, what's going on?
I have no idea. There's no way we can do the mission now. This is the General. I'm calling in a full retreat. Repeat, the mission is a no-go.
Oh, we did it. Dang it.
Hey, Chief? Yeah, we got a tank approaching with Henry inside.
Yeah.
Henry, you're here? What are you doing in a tank?
Repeat, Top Hat raid has been aborted. Fall back.
You protected the clan.
Yeah, the future of the Top Hat clan looks bright with you as our leader.
Yeah. Top hat for life. Go back.
Come in, Phantom. You've got the all clear.
They'll never know what hit them.
That's right. Yeah, I've got a...
Human launch detected.
Oh.
Preparations are nearly complete.
Gee, the Center for Chaos Containment sure has a surplus of nuclear bombs, huh? And this. Uh-oh, it's the moon from Majora's Mask. You should have thought about what I'm willing to do in order to get the job done. And that's all that taken care of. Aside the one thing in there. We'll get to that. But now, rapidly promoted executive. The betrayed. Rescued by a Top Hat clan. Betrayed by the Top Hat leader. Oh boy.
Hey, easy. You were gone for a bit. I was able to bring you back to life. I specialize in military-grade augmentations. I was forced to replace spine and left arm, as some of damage you sustained was beyond repairing. You had run in with Topet Clan, though? I've encountered them before. Easy, you're still healing. They went south, if you are wondering. About 10 hours ago.
Oh.
You're learning so quickly.
Hey, you're going fucking down.
Good luck.
I'm thinking once we arrive, we should be able to... Henry! Take him out, right-hand man!
Time for a little payment.
Blade form, gun form, spirit form. Gun form! Oh boy.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Not bad, kid. You made me use almost 10% of my power. Spirit form. Oh boy, this one. Oh, I see you have a spirit. I have heard reference packs quite the punch. As long as I can avoid his attacks, I'll be fine. Bolted time! Bottle time! I didn't think I had a spirit too. Bottle time is worth the sands of time as I keep it activated. One turn of the bottle like a slow time at will. It's the ultimate spirit. Baby, 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 baby. You think your whippy fist is enough to knock me out? Boom. What is happening? Impossible. What happened to all my argumentations? I punched you into an alternate timeline. In this timeline, you were never defeated by Henry. Henry never took control of the Top Hats. You never even met. Now you're just a feeble man. You utter fool! Did you think my spirit was connected to my augmentations? I had it activated the whole time. I was able to collect enough sands of time to completely freeze times. Now die! Yeah. That doesn't seem right, but I don't know enough about anime to dispute it. That is such a cool... This whole ending is so cool. This whole path's so cool. So cinematic. I could not see this being on a Flash game. This game as a whole just could not work as a Flash game. Partially because Flash was kind of dead by this point, but that's besides the point.
I'm gonna delete you.
Absorb. Wow, that's gotta be the play of the game.
I'm gonna delete you.
Sucker. Alright. Baseball bat. Home run? Y-type move. Big blast. Boom. Right-hand man defeated.
No, we're losing altitude. I gotta get out of here. No, what are you going to do?
Airship. Shit. And 3 Pog emotes. Staple.
So that's it then. You're just gonna leave me here to go down with the ship? Looks like we'll be sharing this last ride together.
out.
Well, you got us. Was it worth it?
Well, I forgot a fail. Revenged. And he has passed away. Drop.
No, you don't have to do this. Anyone available? There's an attacker in the cockpit.
Wow, his hat has undergone some upgrades. And that's that. That is all of it. But, let's see. Here. Multiverse imbalance. Fix. Approximately 1 year ago.
Oh, a package, huh?
Oi, Dave.
Yep. I got a package here for someone named Henry. I love delivering packages.
And that's how this whole thing began. Thank you for enjoying the Henry Stickmin games all these years. You're welcome, Puffballs. And well, obviously there's all the ending achievements, all the fails and bios there. Assemble the crew. There's various different Among Us crewmates throughout the game that you can find. Play the game. That was the whole replay thing that we saw in Revenge. Used to like that was like the Butterfingers one. Lockpick. There's that. And he is fun. That was the whole swap one. Speedrun Stratch. Glitchless, which is the walkthrough one where you like do it really quickly, I believe. 3S, Happy Boy. I don't remember where you get that one. Specs, pay them with press F, and then the multiverse aggression is that ending we just saw. Now, bios. 12 pages of these. Henry Stickmin. What could happen next? Reginald Copperbottom, being the leader of the Top Hat clan, is something he takes a lot of pride in. So let's see. We're 33 minutes in right now. I'm curious how we'll end up at the very end once I go through all these bios. Right Hand Man Reborn. His defeat by Henry left him in bad shape. Cybernetic surgery brought him back stronger than ever before. Ellie Rose, after escaping from the wall, things have really opened up. What is in store for her? Liam Rogers, an elite helicopter pilot, he usually calls dibs on the bigger helicopters. Vance Kite, he's heard it all. Don't try to talk your way out of an arrest with this guy. Jack Dugan, a sniper from New Zealand, he was specifically recruited by the Top Hat clan in an Avengers-esque end credits scene. Frankie Pizza, he dreamed of playing for the Boston Celtics, but his basketball skills were never good enough. Norm Hexter, tech specialist in the government ranks, he designed this EMP system. Howard Lipton, if he doesn't have his morning tea, then he's completely useless in the field. Victoria Grit, one of the strongest captains in the Top Hat raid. She has several successful missions under her belt. Gerald Gruff. His voice is about 2 octaves below average. Billy Brown. For 7 years, he's never washed behind his ears. Arben Lamp. He's very high strung. Being a soldier might not be a good career path for him. Dandelions. He's found the perfect combination of laundry detergents. The scent is the most amazing thing. Major Herschel Panzer. This is the first time this combat suit is in the field. He has a son working hard in the police force. Wait, hold up. I don't know. Lucas Broomhandle, the youngest of 5 siblings. He takes to a new hobby every week. June, July. She was born in August. Timu Samoy. He grew up in Finland, so he doesn't require sunlight to function properly. Ollie Andrian. He's addicted to baking shows. He always tries to bake along, but fails after 10 minutes. Gary Atrix. He's getting up there in age, but he's still as spry as any youngin' in the squad. Merrill Goldenfold. He's always wanted to grow a cool beard, but it never quite comes in all the way. Anthony Lee. When he was 3, he ate a bumblebee. Frederick Munster. His hat is literally made of cheese. Nobody will bunk with him. All part of the plan. Smooshed Sammy. His first day in the Top Hat clan, he fell on his hat and it got smushed. The name just kind of stuck. Pablo Sleuth. An ace detective in the Top Hat ranks. There's no problem he can eventually solve, and he's always armed. Captain H.J. Canterbury. One of the men in charge of information gathering. He has a brother who works in the police force. Thomas Chips. His father, Alan, is the co-founder of the Electronics Entertainment Expo. Filbert. He's part of the checkpoint inspection team, but he really wanted to just sit on the train. Jim Pope. He's the type of person that always passes out on a trip. Darius Johnsonite. He is a gemstone appraiser within the Top Hat clan. He evaluates how much their stolen gems are worth. Or maybe not. Mr. Job. He was going to start his own computer business. Was beat to the punch by someone with the same name. Joanne Scone. Hold the phone. Is that Joanne Scone? The one that owns all of the loans? Al the Pal. His high charisma made him a valuable member of the clan. Nobody's ever reported having issues with him. Stanley Grass. He has 2 blades of grass growing out of the top of his head. He's very sensitive about it. Wallace Dagwood. He used to be on the front lines, but took a bad hit to the face. He's been running more of a support role since. Ice Pick. Since he's stationed in a snowy environment, he wanted a cool nickname. Now he's stuck with it. Stan Lundgren. Regular at this establishment. He comes in every day to read the newspaper and have a cup of coffee. Helmut Victoff. Fresh out of a bar fight. He's been laying there for a solid 3 hours. Harry Sherman. He likes collecting the bottles from all the patrons. He works a long shift every day, so he's usually pretty booked. Serious Vagabond. A drifter who's come into town lately. Feels like he's not just passing through. Kane West. He was in the music production business, but one plagiarism accusation later, he gave up and joined the Top Hats. Right-hand man. He still serves as Reginald's number 2. His extreme loyalty is what a Top Hat member should strive for. Sal Malone. He used to be in the Mafia, but wanted to branch out because he felt there were already too many Italians. Mr. Lincoln. Not related to the president. He just looks a lot like him. God, this is getting exhausting already. Whitehead. He wanted to be named after a snake, but most people just think of pimples when they hear his name. Hattie Pride. Purple is his favorite drink. Henry Sick Man. He kept getting harassed for being a criminal, Eventually, he became fed up and joined the Top Hats to make it true. B. Hampton, the head congregate at the Stickmin Space Resort. He was one of the first Top Hats to convert and helped with the transition of the others. Carlos Candela. He's bad at pool, like really bad at pool. I mean, look at that technique. Just sad. Elizabeth Green. She's here on her honeymoon, one of the Stickmin Space Resort's most common bookings. Lars Green. He's here with his wife for their honeymoon. Both of them have always wanted to go to space. Snowcap. He picked a far-off station so that he wouldn't need to do much work. Clement Warrantine. He was fed up driving trucks for a living, so he turned to smuggling. Now he's one of the Top Hat's best drivers. Mr. Macbeth. He's often been compared to an ape, which he takes as a compliment. He hates it when people don't take him seriously. Blas Connors. His ego is one of the biggest in the entire Top Hat clan. Matilda Ivy. She has probably the coolest hair of any Top Hat member, and she knows it. M.F. Jones. If you mess with him, he will mess you up. His full name is Milhouse Fillmore Jones. Bartolomeo, an opera singer who was refused payment after a show. The Top Hat clan offered him the revenge he was seeking. Larry the Guy. Why are you asking about cables? He doesn't know anything about that. Grunt. He showed up to the Top Hat clan dressed like this. They're not going to turn down a great fighter, though. Mischievous Martin. Part of the planning division of the Top Hat clan. He used to run legendary pranks. Mr. Teal. He thinks his hat is teal, but it's more of a cyan, really. Don Meagle. His RPG character owns a magical shop. Or was it a ship? General Gare Force. The results of the airship raids seem to have led to a large promotion. He's now a specialist in dealing with the Top Hats. Charles Calvin. He is experienced with multiple different types of flying vehicles. He gets brought in for special missions only. Smoker Tyson. A chain smoker if I ever saw one. He smokes a pack an hour, but it gives him some kind of power. Mario. Every time he jumps, he makes a super loud noise, like a tennis player. Luigi. Even though he's taller, he's always been in his brother's shadow. He really doesn't mind, though. The Witch. Top Hat clan's main herbalist. Chola embraced her nickname so she can be rather odd. Sheriff. Just one of the many political figures the Top Hat clan has in their pocket. The Ruffian. He's usually out on the front lines for the Top Hat clan. His hat has taken lots of damage over the years. Tintin. He can only say one word. The details are unclear, but I think time travel is involved. Gone Hunter. He loves the rock, paper, scissors, but always throws rock. Losing never crushes his spirits, though. Ken Jampon. He's got a hole in his face. He's a master of rock, paper, scissors. People feel weaker after losing to him. Carl Cross. One of the higher-ups in the clan. She's extremely strict. By the books. You don't want to cross her. Stu Pendles. A series of events has caused him to owe money to Carol Cross. This is very bad for him. Bucket that. Bucket hat. Five Eyes. He wears glasses, so he should be called Four Eyes. Where's the fifth eye? Italian Circus. He was recruited out of the circus. He was an acrobatic wizard and really difficult to deal with in a fight. Only on page 5, and it's been 11 minutes. Oh my god. Can we... Wait, no, I'm dumb. Crusher. He can crush an apple in his bare hand. That's about it. Magician. He can pull your spleen right out of his hat. He used to be a professional wrestler, but that ended very poorly. Mr. Fat Lip. He's got a pretty big list. He's not actually a big fan of his nickname, but it's really hard to change these things. Scar. He dips the name after the previous Scar was defeated. Eduardo Giancarlo, master pickpocket, he actually sought out the Top Hat clan. He joined them. Usually it's the other way around. Jeremy Steinfeld. He lives in an apartment in New York and wonders what the deal with everything is. Jeff Costanza. He's very neurotic and constantly causing problems for himself. Topbot, a top-of-the-line robot built for missions that go hot. Annabelle Burns. You can never tell if he's paying attention because he always looks so relaxed. Smokestack. People think the nickname is because of the hat, but actually he's a pyromaniac. Dusty. He had one of the longest runs as the leader of the Top Hats. He moved so slowly people often thought he was dead. Cloudface. He lost his position as leader because people couldn't understand his commands through his beard. Randy Radman. Ran the Top Hat clan through the party era. Things were a blast until they were bankrupt. Reynaldo the Brute. One of the fiercest leaders the Top Hat clan has ever had. Fortunately, he was lost in combat. Sir Wilford IV. He defeated the previous leader to claim the title. He despises incompetence. Terrence Suave, one of the worst leaders the Top Hat clan has ever had. He would launch raids that made no sense just for the thrill. Mr. Skyscraper. He's got a tall hat, so of course he needs a tall nickname. Earrings. Her earrings function for battle purposes besides looks. They can blind people with a bright flash. Red Crimson. He thinks his name is awesome, but it's pretty redundant if you ask me. Jock Kenningston. A bit of an eccentric leader. He always walked around with his gold deagle in his hand. Halfway there. Almost halfway there. He took over. Sven Svensson. He took over leadership when the previous leader and right-hand man went missing. Gus Bricks. Hit the bricks, pal. You're done. He said that joke about 80 times during arrests. Sir Hattie. He's always crying. People think it's from the loss of his old friends. Chip Crumb. He got some crappy second-hand Top Hat when he joined. He's really been rethinking his membership lately. Ryan Reynolds. He could have been a model, but wanted to do something more important with his life. John Frog Pilkson, a master when it comes to stealth and infiltration. Gordon Eel Banks, a tech wizard. If it's electronic, he can work his magic. Amelia Turtle Esteban, a demolitionist expert. She loves blowing stuff and hates when things take too long. Mr. Goldblum. He used to be a CEO before he was found embezzling funds to Top Hat clan. Howie Howitzer. He was an orphan taken in by the Top Hat clan. They gave him a name in hopes he'd live up to it. He hasn't. Pink Man. He's not affiliated with any chemistry teachers or car elves. He just has a pink hat. Ambert Downs. This is his first tour, and he knew it would be a doozy. Rupert Price. He's been going on more and more intense missions ever since his police days. Bort Sampson. He thought he had a unique name, but he's met at least 5 other Borts. Mr. Thick. One of the Top Hat's best chefs. He makes the fattest burgers and juiciest steaks. Peanut is ironic because he has a peanut allergy. Leprechaun. He totally embraces his appearance. He's even adopted a terrible fake Irish accent to complete the resemblance. Allie Jean. Him be the wicked mental. Big yourself. Yourself. Big up yourself. I can't talk. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. All these bios. Antonia Sparta. He can kick through a solid steel beam with ease. Right-hand man Blue. He has been rewired to protect Henry at all costs. Top Hat's loyalty is so deep. Can it really be completely removed? No. Stephen Willis. He doesn't do combat at all, but he's often needed to run as support. Wayne the Stone Jensen. Headstrong. He's been wanting to take leadership for a while. He just hasn't found the right opportunity. Rock cool, Steve Dallas. He's been waiting for a leadership position to open up. He's not going to let it slip out up from under him now. Dill Tally. He's always wanted to go on a stealth mission. He tries to be stealthy in every mission he goes on to make up for it. Alice Hamilton, the evening reporter at BBC. No, not Big Black Dog. BCC. She's a fairly new reporter, but she's been doing a great job. Bert Curtis, the head of the communications Top Hat clan. He's the liaison between the leaders and the rest of the Retcon team. Marble Man. He's not strong like Marble. He just likes marbles. Wilhelm Kriehas. He's been a Top Hat member for over 40 years. The English has improved throughout the years, but he still has an accent. Bloodhound. A master at hunting down people and objects. He's the guy responsible for filling up the brig with bounties. Tane Largunstow. His hat wobble technique is something to behold. Sarah Confers. She is a firm believer that AI will one day try to take over the world. Well, getting there. Waxwell Gex. His parents named him after a lizard, or was it a gecko? Pendle Toad. His favorite ice cream is Rocky Road. Elmer Pazano. He moved out to the middle of nowhere to start fresh. I don't think it's going so well. Marcus Blabbeard. Talk like this, he does. Not sure why I am. Gremlin. She's extremely scrappy and feisty. It's rumored she grew up on her own in the woods. God, I just want this to end. Mr. Villain. He speaks and behaves like a 1920s movie villain. I don't know if that started before or after he joined the Top Hats. Hazmat. He's really wants a hazmat suit. He's amply claimed this name, but who knows how long it'll take to get the suit. Arnold Schwartz, an elite Top Hat member, his commanding voice is perfect for leading men into battle. Gene Fredrickson. He used to be a mayor, but fled when plans to smuggle a large diamond out of a museum were uncovered. Oh my god. Albert Poshley, one of the wealthiest Top Hat members, tends to fund most of the expensive operations for high profit. Jack Hugman, an up-and-coming member in the Top Hat clan, is yet to make a name for himself. Paul Ascot, his entire career has just been delivering bad news. Oh, because it's fucking the Valiant Hero ending. God damn it. Holy cap, the hole in his hat was caused by the laser incident. The Bookie, the man in charge of cooking the books in the Top Hat clan. Big stickler for rules and keeping things in order. Chuck Wellington, his great-grandfather is the inventor of beef, allegedly. Brad Fiendstone. He always runs around barefoot and shouts a super loud catchphrase. People tend to avoid him. Dr. Vince Celestine. Solo practitioner that specializes in cybernetic surgery. She travels the world in her boat, which doubles as a workstation. As her workstation. Oh my god. More exhausting than Doki Doki stuff. Reference, a short-range spirit. If you are punched by him, you are sent into an alternate timeline. You can also swap places with Henry. Uh-oh. Oh well, we'll deal with that later. Deal with my pillow on my chair later. Kind of accidentally unclipped it. MacDandy, his forgery skills are top of the line. His forged paintings are a big source of income for the Top Hat clan. Ham bag. He was down on his luck selling ham out of a bag when he was found by the Top Hats. Blueberry. He only eats blueberries. Nobody has ever seen him eat anything else. Thomas Chestershire. He preferred it when Henry was leader of the Top Hat clan. Oh, shit, I forgot. Hat Girl. She kind of just appeared and joined the ranks. People have said they saw her in a spaceship or something. Handsome Harold. He's in charge of keeping the Top Hats collection of information organized. God. Jeffrey Plum. We found Branson's long lost brother. No. He's always been an ideas guy. His head is just big, though. It's not because of an extra large brain. Misdemeanor. She's been very proud of her name, but she was too lazy to check if it's been used before. Barbershop Bill. Even though he wears a barbershop hat, he sucks at cutting hair and is even worse at singing a cappella. Alfonso Cruz. Pronouncing the sh sound is very important. He gets offended if you pronounce it as Alfonso. Oh, Alfonso. I'm sorry. Floyd Winters. Unfortunately, his friend Harry doesn't show up in this game. Oh my god, I want this over. Dave Pampa. He spent a long time in a top hat cell. His life will probably never be the same. Mario Gertchev, one of the 3 people at the wall, actually knows how to operate a tank. Dmitry Johans Petrov. He lost quite a few teeth in the escape incident, so he now speaks with a lisp. 10 Pence. When he joined the Top Hat clan, he only had 10p to his name. He keeps the name to remember his origin. Weak Sauce. He's been on the verge of getting kicked out of the clan multiple times. Mr. Angry. This guy has an actual anger problem. It doesn't help him fight or anything. It mostly just distracts everyone. Dima Pensky. This is his first time ever being out of the country. He didn't know there was this much green in the whole galaxy. Todd Tater. He used to be a Spudson, but he married into the Tater family. Bill Cook. Before he joined the military, he lived in a house with way too many people. Conrad Bukowski. He joined the military with his twin. They've always been on missions as a pair. Calvin Bukowski. He joined the military with his twin. They've always been on missions as a pair. I think it's literally exactly the same one. Bob Pants. His father was a pants salesman, but he broke tradition and went into the military. Paul Penn. Or Paul Penn. He claims he's related to Sean Penn, but has never been able to prove it. Ivan Petradova. He forgot to switch out of his Ushanka before coming into the jungle and sprinting up a bunch of stairs. Grigory Oilat. His arm is still freshly broken after being hit by a car during the escape incident. Stoneface. He will never get an emotion out of his face. Quincy Tattlemuffin. His family has been in the Top Hat clan for generations. They've never really made a name for themselves, though. Fred Worst. He really is just the worst. Nacy Popo. She's been going on mountain climbing expeditions in the area. Nobody has attempted to map the mountains here. Oh my god. Natasha Tadden. She hangs out with her pal Travis at the Travern every week. Maybe one day she'll get the courage to ask him out. Travis DeGrew. He lost his eye in an explosives incident. He used to be a mercenary but gave up that life when the updates stopped coming. Josh Taylor. He's really excited to be part of such a big mission. You could say he's a bit overconfident. Drake Camper, a relatively new recruit. He hasn't really learned all the ropes yet, including the one about loose lips sinking ships. Quentin Abister had a couple greenhorns placed under his watch. He's sick of babysitting them. Hank Stockman. He keeps calm in any situation, or at least it appears that way because of his sweet shades. Hayden Brock. He gets bored easily and realizes that making bets makes things more interesting. Mad Lad. Starts his day with a nice can of Kerpow energy drink. Andrew Cobbler. The engineer in charge of Big Boy. He got stuck on an issue with it and wasn't able to fix it in time for the raid. John Pangello. The main operator of Big Boy. He'd been coming to terms with not being able to pilot Big Boy into the raid today. Timothy Turner. He used to have 2 imaginary friends when he was younger. Brock Hollowitz. Just one more tour, and then I can go home and be with my family. Elias Bachton. He mans one of the many CCC mobile units. There are hundreds of these scattered throughout the world. Phantom. His suit allows him to turn invisible. He's able to pinpoint locations for nuclear strikes with his rifle. Alright. Anyways. Next up. King can load. Jose Gonzalez. He's been a gamer since 2008, but only plays free-to-play games. You can catch him wearing the default hat. Makes sense. Peter Maryville. He never wears a helmet, but you never know when a stray bullet might come flying. Ogre Crip. He has pretty good stats for the cost. He's also pretty good with can't be targeted attack. Beans. He's just thinking about those beans. Charlie Brown, one of the smartest Top Hat members. He has a PhD in cartoon and logic and physics. Dr. Glass. He's not actually a doctor, actually. Nobody calls him the doctor. Can we get this title changed, please? Steve. Guy is seedy even for a Top Hat member. Keep this on the DL, but I heard they're planning to cut ties with him. Barry Bruh. When it comes to frantically clamoring for weapons, he can't be beat. Baya 503. One of the many Bayas. He always strives to improve his hot dog eating and bug collecting skills. Ellery, the fusion of Henry and Ellie. They have the fierceness of Ellie and the luck of Henry. Cabot. He towers over his other Top Hat members. He always engages in the pre-fight banter. Pop Top. He couldn't figure out how to fix his top hat, so now people just call him Pop Top. Cool Joe. He managed to make it back after being locked up at the wall for several years. Good thing there was a breakout. Orange Hat Kid. He's thought of a dance that also works as a great exercise move. Toby Mac. This guy is too cool for school. The ladies just can't stay away. Pasta Primavera. He's formed a crew here in the Top Hat clan. They all got their start in Italy. Figaro Multigatwani. Part of a small Italian crew. They all joined the Top Hat clan at the same time. Armeza Lesgne. Him and his crew joined the Top Hat clan at the behest of their boss. Or the boss. Link. He used to be a hero, but then he took an arrow to the chest. I was in the hospital for 3 weeks long. He just lost the game. Crabman. He claims the batteries in his back pocket give him great dancing abilities. Conky Dong. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. Mr. Unstoppable. He's been extremely lucky since he joined the Top Hats. Will it last? Jonathan Bravo. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but he sounds exactly like Elvis Presley. Cowboy. Could come up with a very interesting nickname. He just got fixated on the word cowboy, so he settled. Siggy. His top hat is actually a giant cigarette. Gotta make sure he stays away from the fire. Oh, we're finally done. Tommy Partridge. He will help Top Hat raid plans by creating animatics, break down all the details of the top of the plan to aid success. And Sleepy Dog. Hangs around him too long. Well, hang around too long and you start acting funny. Oh my god, there's so many. That's so many. That was 30 minutes of that. It was 30 minutes. 31 minutes at that, but still, oh my god. Thank god that's over. But that's it for Henry Stickmin collection. Yeah. Thank you guys all so much for watching this episode and series of Henry Stickmin Collection. Squishy Mushroom signing out. Stay tuned for the next revisit because, oh boy, it's half a revisit and half new stuff. I think you all know what it is. Good old Sonic Generations is next, baby. Stay tuned for that. Squishy Mushroom signing out. Oh my god.